Welcome everybody. Today, I'm going to be ranking all of the freaking new ZA Megas. Doing my thing. This is going to be a live recording, and then it's going to be made into a video later. So if you hear me talking to the chat, that is why. Let's just get started. It's going to be probably a little quick here, because here's the thing. I've already decided most of the things here. I did this tier list on my own, like a big old dummy, because I was too hype, and so I was like, dang, I could have made that into a video and just not like thought about it. But it's taken me a long time to finalize this thing. First things first. No, you know what? Let's do it like this. I'll create it as we go, even though I already know where things will kind of end up. This is some of my favorite music in the game, by the way. Let's see if I don't hate it by the end of this. Mega Raichu Y. Nope, that's X. Mega Raichu X is going to go into B tier, friends. So here we're already seeing, right? We're already seeing what's going on in my mind. Essentially, I need like sub tiers. So I will say add a row below. I think I have to decide how I want to do it. So I'm going to do, this one's going to be B tier, and this one's going to be A minus tier, because I like the ones a lot. Mega Raichu X, I loved it at first so much. I liked it over the Y version by a long shot. The Y version looked really stupid to me. Turns out it was just the renders, because once I saw them in game, everything changed. Now I still like this little chunky chew, and it is more like Raichu, and I've always preferred Raichu, but there's something about this little guy in game that is like just magical. It's just magical. I genuinely love this new Raichu Y. I don't even know how I got here. His face. I want to describe his face because I can't. It's not Pikachu's face. As much as this looks like it, when you see it in game, he has like a muzzle, like this big thing, and then like these angry eyes. And I love it. I actually love it. Rocky says X superiority, right? That's the right way to say that. These two, they really surprised me in game. I'm using a Y on my team, and because I genuinely love it. And this one, it's just like, it's good. It's solid. Raichu X is solid, but Raichu Y, there's something special. Like this render, I don't know if you guys can see it, awful. But then when you see his little face in game, this one's not a great example. But speaking of the shiny, I'm not a big fan of them changing the colors back. Dang, we got no screenshots. Here we go. Maybe this, I don't know if you guys can see it though. Maybe a little bit. But his face is just perfection. That's the bottom line. It's not Pikachu to me, and that matters. And it's just really crazy that it's an A, because I'm not a fan of Pikachu. I'm not a fan of Pikachu. Too much. Like, I like Pikachu, but Pikachu's not much of anything. Chimecho. Let's move on. I always struggle to do these tier lists because I'm comparing designs to designs I love, so I don't put much in A or S. Yeah. I'm only comparing these to each other. I'm not comparing them in the grand scheme of things. Because I think when I do add them into like the whole plethora of Pokemon designs, they won't be as high as they are here. But anyway, Chimecho is actually C tier. Doesn't compare to any of the other ones to me. Let's make C tier a very neutral color. It doesn't do anything for me. It literally doesn't do anything. I don't get it. I don't get the hype. I kind of never did. It doesn't change like at all. you know, he's just in the middle, and there's a giant ornament on his head, which is fine if you like that. But to me, it's just meh. It's nothing special. I don't even know what else to say. Like, I like that it's a Chingling situation, but yeah, I'm not too crazy about anything else with it. Then we get to the beast, the absolute beast, and I will put Mega Absol Z in A tier. Surprising? I don't know. I think a lot of people think that this is S tier design, but to me, it's just still freaking Absol. Oh crap! Why do I keep going to this? Hey, you know, free promo for Elestrals. Absol has this human face, and I just never have loved it, even back in the day. Now, I liked the angelic one because it has just a majestic vibe, like super majestic, and I love the difference between the two. That's for sure. Like the dichotomy, is that the word? I don't know, but I'm always picking the angel. If this had like black like angel wings and like a different horn, like a scythe or something, I might love it. And I do really like it. But yeah, it is what it is. This Absol does nothing for me worse than the original. Yeah, I mean, a little bit. But yeah, A tier for me. It's still so cool with the claw. It still really is. It's just not the direction I would have preferred, and I love the coloration, obviously. Like, those are the cool colors. Then we get to this bird, Staraptor. And if I'm being honest, like, I really don't care for it that much. Is that bad? Is that very bad? Because I really don't care for it too much. Everyone loves this bird, and I do not understand. I just don't understand. He's so squished here. It's just a bird, isn't it? It's just a bigger Staraptor. It's so much better than the original, but that's the thing, is I really never liked Staraptor that much. So it's gonna go there, I think. And I might even make another tier underneath. So we'll see. Oh, and so we get to the good stuff. This guy's not been released yet, and I started this whole video off with him, right? But Mega Garchomp Z has been growing on me every single day, straight to goated. Yes, it looks very much like the other Garchomp and regular Garchomp. But this is just the best version of them. That's how I feel about it. It's like literally the best version of them. I wish that it did like lose some things. Like, I wish that it didn't have the spikes on its legs and it was just so like smooth and clean the whole way. And let like regular Mega Garchomp be the spiky crazy one. And also, I would have liked if they made it more plain-like. I'm probably going to do a post where I like fix it up a little bit. But at the same time, I have like tons of pictures from people that have like modded it into the game essentially. And I think once it comes out in the game, people will love it. But for me right now, I've seen it enough, and I say that it is S tier. It might even be becoming one of my favorite megas of the entire game. Yeah, it's just good. I love like the wings being like scythes, but they're actually wings. And if you see him moving in game, he's like an airplane, just like normal Garchomp. But they are like versions of each other, right? They all kind of look like the same. I rated him the highest, even though the mega might be cut forever. I don't think it will be. I think it will come out. I just said that because who knows? You never know. Mega Garchomp Z is the best Garchomp. People love him. I mean, he's not even out yet. Absolutely. I believe it's better than Mega Garchomp, but I don't like that it's heavy on the special attack stat. I don't really think of these ever in terms of of competitive. Ever is probably a strong word, but like judging them, I don't really ever. But I like when they're good. I want him to be good so that I can see him being used all the time. Speaking of the best ever, Mega Lucario Z is also goated S tier. I don't even like Lucario that much. But this design, when I first saw it, I couldn't stop looking at it for weeks. I guess a week and a half or something like that. I don't know, however long we had. But I think this is one of the best freaking new megas. It might be in my top 5. And Garchomp's coming up on him. Garchomp's like, yo, I'm here too. Let's just say that my Sinnoh top 10 is changing rapidly. It's pretty insane, to be honest. Because these two were not in my top 10 of Sinnoh. Maybe Garchomp was. The regular Garchomp. Not the Mega. But yeah, I just love that they made him like... They made him a her. They made it very feminine. And the steel type is so obvious. And I love the like very Anubis origins that you can see finally now. I always liked regular Lucario, don't get me wrong. But this is a little different. This is hit in a different way. So he's goated. It's crazy how all the lineup I've got going on here, because another S tier. I love Mega Heatran so much. Now, I have to say that I've always liked Heatran. But this is like the monster version. My guy is like screaming, but also a beast. It's just such a beast. And I'm in love with it, and I can't wait to get it in the game. And that's another reason why I just want to keep playing the game. Yeah, he's a beaut. I don't love like the smoke animation on its back, and I don't know if that will even be in the final design. I don't know, like the artwork, you know. But I love how just like chunky he is, just walking around, and the lava, like that's all I wanted was lava everywhere. Sadly, people are talking about Mega Lucario Z being quite literally left in the dust. Like, I haven't done the 15 promotional battles at the end of ZA, like the post game, and apparently you have to do that before you can get Mega Lucario Z, and it hurts my soul. Now I'm almost there, but I don't want to do that. I just want to have it, and I'm very sad that both of those megas, Z Lucario and Z Garchomp, are not even accessible. Sucky. They're both two of my S tiers. It's like, bah. A lot of people were not fans of Heatran, but I always was, and this is just an improvement. This was the first mega we saw, and I lost my mind. Darkrai. This is where I have to do this. Darkrai is disappointing, but it's still kind of cool. So Darkrai I do like, but I don't like it that much. You know, that's like B-. I like it, but I don't like it that much. And you know what? Staraptor's going in here too, but he's above Darkrai. Yeah, it's just, bro. What are we gonna do with you? It's just like a big puffed up ball. It's so bad. In a lot of ways. It's only when it's flipped or when it makes like the eye animation thing that it kind of looks cool. But he's just like a man inside of a ball. Like his head's just popping out. I wish they had left like the cowl, the part on its neck red at least. Let's see if I can find a few images of it here, but it just failed. It failed. It looks weird. There was a million ways they could go with this, and it's like, it's this. It's this. Now this down here is cool with the eye. This is disgusting. So yeah, he's gonna be B-. Because I still like it more than Chimecho. Let's see what y'all are saying, because I know it's a thing. Rocky says Darkrai is mid. It really is. Sourcing, it's grown on him. The Evil Eye does look cool. It does. I agree. But it's not enough to carry. It brings it up, because honestly, I might put it in C. C's like a very, just, you know, indifferent, right? I might change these later, because this is like baby talk is happening here, and I don't even know what to call these other ones. So we're working through it, right? We're working through it. On this topic, Golurk is right here with him. I will put Golurk above Darkrai though. I said it on Twitter already. Mega Golurk could have been done so much better. It's insane how much when I look at it, I just see pointlessness. It just could have been incredible, and it wasn't. Like, are we serious? They just put some gas or energy on it. It doesn't do anything for the design. And if you took Golurk and pulled him out of the energy, like the body, it's exactly the same, except the little patch on the side goes down straight. And I guess the arms and legs, like they have the energy around the bands, like, so like the bands opened, I guess. The only other thing is like it's lit up. The little squiggle lines are lit up normally because the energy's in there, but now it's not. These are not changes. It's so bland and blah to me, but at the same time, it's still kind of cool. It has like this much cool enough to not have it in indifferent or like just kind of meh. You know? I don't know. Y'all probably love this thing. I know I'm gonna get flamed. I like the flame things on the back of it, but make them more into like wings, or make them exploding off of the back, because like the Dex talks about it exploding. Like that's what we needed, not just some bands on it. I don't even know. That's why people call you out on Gator. It's essentially the same critique. Not that people say that, but it's not true. If you look at Feraligatr, okay, tell me when the music's getting annoying, because it's getting annoying to be almost. I think I'm gonna change it soon. If you look at Mega Feraligatr and you look at the changes, okay, this whole thing in itself is a change, the like head thing. But if you look at its like overall changes, I don't know if that was a bad idea to pull it up like that, but I always start with the eyes, because the eyes are darker, like the eyeliner's longer. The spikes on the arms are there. The spikes, the new arm spikes on the back are there. The entire back has changed completely. Like he used to have, you know, like the cake back, you know what I mean? Like everyone would be like, oh, look at those bumps on his back. But instead now he has like different spikes on his back and tail. On the legs, he has the blue plates, even on the arms actually, over here, blue plates. And on the chest, everything's changed too. So like the beige part that was on his bottom belly is now up, so it looks like Totodile, and then he has like a blue line where that used to be. And then there's the whole helmet thing, and his arm stretching to become that. That is what I just listed to you, is so many more changes than what Mega Golurk does. And it serves a purpose. It becomes its big Totodile head. Golurk's does nothing, not even in an animation, not in anything. He shoots his arms off one time. Okay, that's cool, whatever. That is not the same as this kind of thing, and it's not the same as like any other animation. The animation should have been like this energy becomes like a rocket that shoots him forward, like his base form. The energy should have a face or be a sentient creature if it's a ghost. Do you know what I mean? Like, there was a million ways, and it bugs me. It makes me want to put it lower, but just when I look at it, I still look at it and I say, you know what? That's actually kind of cool still. Let me see if I can go back to it. Like, there's still... just how it looks is kind of cool sometimes. Especially the shiny. I do enjoy. But then I see fan art like this and I'm like, yo, that would have been so much better. Incredible better. Alright, I spent enough time here. Of course, it is all subjective, silly arguments. These are my opinions, people. They really should have made Golurk its canon form. Yes, yeah, like there was ways. Back on the positive note, this kitty, S tier, straight up S tier. I love Mega Meowstic so much, and I wasn't sure. I was not sure, and this has actually gone up into my top 10 Kalos Pokemon now as well. I love the colors. I love that they mix them together. I love that they used its eyes. So like its eyes are closed all the time, and that's the best thing ever because its eyes are open on its ears, right? It's always had the 4 eyes, but in its base form, the eyes and the ears are closed and its normal eyes are open. In the Mega, its normal eyes are closed and the ear eyes are open. It's beautiful. And the hair, come on. I love the hair. They mixed it in the most perfect way. That's what I have to say about it. And it's beautiful. Of course, it's a smaller, like, little design. Doesn't feel like a final that much, but I don't know. I love it so much. It's like Zen, you know? Uda says possibly my favorite Mega. It is just perfect. It's definitely not Pyroar. I don't know why they couldn't do this to Pyroar. Just mix the two of them together and it would have been perfect as well. I mean, as perfect as Pyroar can be. Mega Crabominable. I hate Crabominable. Always have. But Mega Crabominable is actually an A-. I freaking love it. I love that they made him full Gorilla Yeti madman. Like, he looks like he went and lost his mind. Let's see if I can just get a little bit. People haven't taken enough pictures of this thing. And then the experience, when you first experience it in the game, is incredible as well. Like, doing this battle was difficult and exciting. Especially when it's like, oh, this is like one of the first ones that you see. I love that they took the pupil out of his eyes. Like, he looks crazed. Looks insane. That's all I ever needed. We should just erase the normal form and make this Crabominable. The spikes on the hands, perfect. I always hated like the punching bag thing going on. So, yeah. He's got to go somewhere higher, you know? It's got to go somewhere higher than where it was before. And I just genuinely like it. The things that hold me back are the breastplate. Like, I have never liked the gorilla chest thing that it had going on, especially on a crab. But this feels more like a gorilla yeti instead of a crab. Like, it's lost almost all the crab qualities. I also don't like the like cartoon teeth and nose. Those things are little things that I don't like, and that's why it's an A- instead of higher. It's still Crabominable, obviously. I think we've done 30 minutes of this music, so I think I'm going to try to change it here really quick. In order to do that, I have to go here. So, let's read what y'all are saying. Mega Jinx elements coming back. Yeah. Same, I hate the normal, but Mega Crab is an A tier for me. Yeah. That's how I feel. It's still a Crabominable at the end of the day. Sadly, C tier. I don't know. Duck Dad. The Mega reminds me of a Digimon. Yeah, kind of a little bit it does. It does a little bit. I'm doing this really quick because, you know. What's this sound like at the Pokemon Research Lab? What's the music there? Nils coming in here just saying for alligators F tier for no reason. Just unwarranted hate. Ooh, I like this. I almost should have started with this, guys. Yeah, I like that a lot. Now we're in the peaceful time here. They really said this represents Eivor in Pokemon form. Kind of. I kind of agree. We truly lost Mega Jinx for this. Yeah, though. But this is better than Mega Jinx. Though it does remind me of Mega Jinx quite a bit. Speaking of the chest. Anyway, I think it's great. Part of me wants to be like, it's peak, but it's not peak. Gotta temper everything. And then we get to Golisopod. My absolute favorite of them all. That's right. You heard it here, right now. Right here. Right freaking now. I freaking love Golisopod. I've always loved Golisopod. I was never not gonna like this. They had to destroy him for me to not like it. And when I saw it, I said to myself, do I like this more than base Golisopod? It didn't need a steel type. It could have stayed. Okay? I agree with that part of the discussion. But it's cool that it did, I guess. It became a mech for some reason. I don't understand why, but I'm here for it. I'm not mad. I like it so much. And I love how it moves in the game. Like, it's like a spider now. He got so much more bug-like. And mech-like at the same time. And it's like, yeah, sure, it's not a samurai anymore. But whatever. He still has a samurai goatee and swords in his eyes. He can shoot his claws. And the shiny, guys, is so good. The shiny is so good. I don't know. I could gush over it forever. I do like the base form better, just because it's more simple. But other than that, it's S tier. And above all the rest, I'm doing these in order, by the way. These are ordered. S tier is in order. These guys are in order. Yeah, everything's in order. Part of me wants to put Golurk above Staraptor. Because even though I hated on it so much, and I will always hate on it for being bland, I still like how it looks. But yeah. Let's see what y'all said about my boy. I know that Mike hates him, which is really sad. Love the eyes so much more intense and fierce. Yeah, the icon is incredible. When I saw the icon, I was like, this is about to be the best mega I've ever seen. It's not the best mega I've ever seen. That's for alligator. But this is freaking peak still. This is still freaking peak. Love Mega Golisopod's vibe. Yeah, me too. Mega Golisopod's not what I wanted for the design, but I absolutely love what they did. Yeah, exactly. It's like it wasn't unnecessary. It was all unnecessary, but is it good? It's pretty good. And we got the baby Wimpod representation with the arm spikes. Absolutely. I love what they did with like the fur parts of it, especially the back. When you see it from behind, like the whole like 360 vibe, it looks good. The thing I don't like about it, because there is one thing, and that is the front legs are pushed out very far. The back legs are not pushed out as far, and they have like this little kneecap. The back legs do not have the kneecap. And that, I was like, why is it like that? But the reason is because it has freaking more arms under its like crotch plate. So like the legs have to be spread out really far for them to like come out, even though that never happens in game. I think that they thought it would be way too creepy to do, like, for real. So they were like, we'll just put the arms down there. I wonder if I can find a picture of them. But if you look close, you will see there's 2 little arms tucked underneath that plate. And it's like, all right. But yeah, I also don't like the shape of the leg. Like, it's like a human leg, and I really kind of don't like that. I like this though, kind of cool. Anyway, it's beautiful, it's perfect. 4 legs is mid. No, the shiny is extremely good. I agree. It looks like a living animal from prehistoric times. Yeah. I think they were going for that, like it's supposed to be, reverting a little bit, as all megas kind of do, pull from the latent DNA. Now, not all of them probably, but it's a man's legs on a crab. Kind of, but he's like a robot now. That's why, though. He's a robot, and that is acceptable to me. You know, he always kind of had man legs anyway, because he was a samurai. Now he's a samurai robot from the future, bug dinosaur from the past. It's just great. Speaking of robots, Mega Magearna. I like it, but I don't like it that much. I really like what they did with Magearna, like how it is reformed. I just discovered that the other day. Like it reforms itself for like a battle mode. That's pretty freaking cool, and it looks good. It looks good, and that's why it's not C tier. Like getting rid of the bonnet, Magear. Getting rid of the bonnet helps so much, and I love the giant, where the bonnet went. I love the giant freaking gear floating around it. It's very cool for a mech robot Pokemon. I just wish they had left it silver. I think the shinies are so much better, especially the all silver one. That makes me like it a lot, and I think that's what keeps it up higher here. To me, I've never liked Magearna though, so it's just like it's almost an indifferent for me. It's almost there. It just has a little bit of special. I think the shiny pulls it up for me. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, Rocky. B negative is it's all right, pretty much. In a shorter way of saying things, which is my curse. Honestly, I wish Mega Magearna was a form change instead. Yeah, that makes sense. It kind of is. What am I doing? Okay, so Zeraora. Zeraora is my other A tier. People will say that it's dumb, that it's weird. I just saw it running in game for the first time. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's not peak. It could have been better, especially the pants. I hate its legs look like naked neon glowing legs. It's very weird. And like it's doing too much as well. It has all of those yellow parts. Like it doesn't need the yellow like right in the inside here. Yeah, and it doesn't need the yellow on the back ends of its like tails. But I love the 2 tails. I love the spikes all over it. The blue spikes, like amazing. And the Super Saiyan hair is kind of cool too. I did a tweet where it's like I did a whole bunch of different versions of it, which I think would have been better. Any of those versions, to be honest. You have to like Zeraora. I love Zeraora. I've always have. And the bottom line is I love the base design more than this. The black just doesn't make it stand out, which is crazy. Because you would think that it would be like, oh, it's cool, it's black. But actually the yellow is more imposing. They probably should have just left it yellow and did something different. So that's that. It's still so good. Some people say mid. No, A is just right. Yeah, it is. Shiny disappointed you though? No. Shiny Zeraora is the peak because that is more along the line. See, the white is better actually than the black. I really think that the black didn't work unless you were going to go completely black. That's what they should have done. Yeah, no, I love the white shiny. It's perfect. The electric legs thing is still a problem, but it's better than the base colors. Scovillain is the most Italian Pokemon that exists. With that being said, it's A-. I love it. That tie thing is an Italian necklace. It's called a horn, essentially translated. And Italians wear it to protect themselves from the evil eye. Do with that with what you will. The bottom line is the design, though, isn't what anyone wanted. But because it becomes a mob boss. He's a mob boss with a tie, and the tie is like, it did grow another head. It's just the tie, and it uses the tie as a weapon actually, which is just insane. But I really like what they did with the heads. Like, they made them shrivel up to be spicier peppers, and I'm not a big fan of the hair things that they gave them, because it could have been, you could have just done it without it and just made them spikes instead of like the round things. You know me, I'm not really a big fan of round shapes. It's in Pokemon. I would have preferred them be spikes, but they're the seeds, right? They're the seeds. But it becomes more of a dragon, like more of a lizard. Like its whole bottom end of the Pokemon is like totally a lizard now. So it's like a lizard pepper with a blazer and a tie, which doubles as an Italian freaking necklace and an Italian mob boss. Like, this dude is Al Capone, guys. It's so good. A lot of people saying D tier, and that looks more like a baby with a frill and a bib than a mob boss. Nah. Look at him. And Mega Lucario Z is in S. That thing is smooth and round. Yes, well, sometimes it is appropriate. Sometimes it works. But most of the time I like spikes over like circular features. I don't know. I really want to put Scovillain higher because of just principle, but then when I look at the design, I'm like, I should probably put this lower. But I think Mega Raichu is actually higher than it still. But I still think A-. It should almost be an A. I love them. And it's the Italian Pokemon. I cannot deny my brother. I feel seen. I feel represented. Today, actually, we got Mega Baxcalibur. And I think I'm gonna put Mega Bax. Oh my gosh, this is the hardest one. I might put Mega Bax in just B, because it's good, but I really haven't seen it in game enough yet, and that's really an issue, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's a problem. Let me just check my list here really quick, because I did do this list on my phone as well, and I'm just like, what did I actually do with Baxcalibur? Oh no, this list is all messed up. Oh no. No. Anyway, I think I put Bax in B, but I put it above Raichu. I almost want to put it in A- as well. It's very difficult to say, because it does look freaking cool a lot of times. In what I've seen of it, I just haven't seen it in game yet, because it literally came out today. And like the screenshots of it in game don't really convince me much, except for that one. There was one, but I really like the render. It's just like, is it more like the render, or is it more like the game in reality? I don't know. We're gonna leave it there for now. I love that they made the sword is so much longer and that it does wonders for it, and the spikes on its face are longer as well. Even the head spikes here, it improved on Baxcalibur in every way possible. Yeah, so I think that's good. It's a disappointment to Kyurem's legacy. I do love Kyurem. It's A tier design for me, but it's a bad mega, if that makes sense. Kind of. Oh, okay, so it's what the design should have been. Yeah, I could see that. A lot of people have said that. I always kind of liked Baxcalibur in general. It's like its back end that bothers me, because like the tail is like fat and then it just like slims out into like a nothing. It doesn't look right. That always bothered me. But Bax's face itself, I've always liked. He looks like he's in pain here, though, I gotta say. I'm gonna go with Glimmora because I got a lot to say about Tatsugiri. Glimmora is next. Dang. I might have to move things around a little bit here. Glimmora to me is very good. It's very good. But it's just more Glimmora. It's cool. It's way cooler. It's so much cooler. I don't know. I guess I got to put it there. Especially when I look at it in game, it's incredible. I love that it's like a bigger Glimmet. It's got more body to it, essentially. But the thing I love the most is the giant spike. It's like a straight up spear or lance. The things flying around it are kind of whatever, until it does like that one animation where it's like spreading them out. Like, I like that. It's good. It's actually really good. But at the same time, it's just like that Glimmora-ness about it, right? So before we get to Tatsugiri, are there changes I want to make here? Because part of me would just go like, Bax can go here. Darkrai can actually go higher. And that feels a bit more complete. Because I do like Darkrai in some sense. Let's look at Darkrai one more time. Let's look at Darkrai one more time, because I don't really know. When it has the evil eye thing, I really do like it. And when it's like this, like sideways, it's just got a lot going on. Like, all the tendrils are really over the top, like over designed. And to me, that's not the best thing ever. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a little more tweaking, maybe offline, because I'm just like, I don't know. I think I'll leave it. I might leave it like this and see how it goes. Because I don't know. It's just like when it comes to Glimmora, I'm like, do I like Glimmora more than any of these? Staraptor's fallen low, man. But I love Staraptor's like eyes. Yeah, I think this is right. I think this is right. What do you guys think about Glimmora? Probably not much, I imagine. Glimmora A tier. A lot of people are saying A, but I haven't used it. Seeing it in game may bump it to S. Dang. It's annoyingly difficult to find good picks of Mega Darkrai. I agree, and I don't have it in game yet, so I can't even say like. These are very first impression rankings right now, because in the end, like, it's gonna take me like a month to be fully satisfied with where they're at. But let's go to Tatsugiri. Tatsugiri. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. When I saw it, I said, this is the most disappointing thing. I was like, the whole DLC sucks now. I love Tatsugiri as a Pokemon. I truly do. It's not like one of my favorites ever, but it's one of the better Paldea Pokemon. And I was like, this is its time to become something amazing. To become... it could have been like a commander of a boat. You know what I mean? It could be the commander instead of Dondozo. Or it could have like a fake Dondozo somewhere. It's a mimicry Pokemon. And instead, it gets this stupid, little, tiny plate that doesn't look like a plate, but looks like a Mega Evolution symbol. That's great and all, but it's not. Doesn't look like a sushi platter, whatever you want to call it. The little grass in between, very nice, very Japanese. That's what they were going for. Then it gets copies of itself and gets multiple forms of these. Oh, that bothers me so much. It irks me to no end. Because it's like, okay, one of them is fine. It's all of them put together. It's one of those Pokemon, you know, whatever. It's freaking Dugtrio. But then you get two more forms where they move around and they look off because they're not symmetrically positioned. I can't look at this though. I can't look at these though. Where's a bad one? The Droopy form is the worst one. And that makes me so sad because Droopy is actually my favorite of the three. You guys probably can't see it, but the bottom line is the curly form being up in the middle looks good because it's like curled and then there's two flat ones on the side. When it's the Droopy form, the Droopy and the Stretchy actually look very similar side by side like this because they don't even make it droop enough and they don't make the Stretchy stiff enough. So it just looks like flat and then up and it doesn't look right. The only one that looks right is the curly form. And they just didn't need to do it. They just didn't need to do more. But then, guys, I played the game. You guys saw it. You were there. I saw it in game and then I started looking up pictures for it. And I saw this picture here. And the picture of it in the decks. And I keep looking at it and I'm like, I kind of like it. I kind of like Tatsugiri because I like Tatsugiri. Like, they are cute, the three of them. They're good. And all being next to each other on a plate is kind of cool to see them all together. It just didn't need to happen 3 times. But it is, they look good together. Let me see if I can find, there was a specific article that really frigging sold it for me. I think it's this one. I was just looking at pictures and I just don't even know what happened to me, guys. I don't know if you can see this, but look at this image of them. They look complete, and that's what ended up happening. I'm like, okay, it kind of works. It kind of works here. But just the one form. This. It looks like a Pokemon. It looks like Mega Electros with the 2 on the side and the 1 in the middle, the head in the middle. This is the one right here, like this image. I don't know what happened to me, guys. I don't know what happened to me. I hated it. I hated it. Like everybody in the chat right now. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't read everything you guys said. Tattoo to F. I'm being over exaggerating, of course. It looks like an Ultra Beast. Yeah, it looks plain. It was time to become a sushi dragon. So like that's the thing is fans want this to become a dragon. Fans want all these Pokemon to become dragons. Do you know what I mean? Like, we want a Dunsparce to become a dragon. We want Tatsugiri to become a dragon. Like, just a long dragon. There's other ones, Superior or some other Pokemon like that. We want them all to become dragon, like long mythical dragons. And that's cool. But not every Pokemon can be that. And I think the designers are very aware of that. And so what they did is they were like, let's lean into it being sushi. Also, I hate the eggs on top of the head. They feel so out of place, so unnatural. It's like not part of the design. It's just like, this is sushi, so it's got to have these eggs on top of it. Stupid. But then I looked at it. For a lot of people, it grew on them. The green stuff's supposed to be fake grass. Yeah, I know, but it ends up being like spikes, which is kind of cool. Like if you look at the animation, you'll see the spikes. Oh, I'm totally gonna tweet this. Appel, this is great. We got Mega Electros at home. The Mega Electros at home. Is this? I agree. So quite literally, after that, I put it on my team. And my guy, he's an A- tier with the rest of them. He's an A- tier with the rest of them. And he's still steadily growing. He's steadily going up. I don't know what to do. I'm losing my mind over it because I know inside, I know in my heart that it should be D tier. I had it in F tier at one point. And then I was like, no, I can't do that to Tatsugiri. I like Tatsugiri too much. So it was a D tier for a long time. And then the other day, everything changed. I don't even know, guys, but it's an A-. It's an A-. With that all being said, to end off this video, this might be the best batch of new designs we've gotten in a very, very long time. This is the first time I have ever done a tier list and not put anything lower than freaking C tier. I can't even believe it, personally. Like, when I did it, I'm like, no, something's got to be lower. Every time I tried to put something lower, it just didn't work. Even Chimecho. Even when I look at Chimecho, I'm like, I still appreciate that enough. I still appreciate it enough to not put it low. It's something, guys. It sure is something. I'm trying to get another color for this tier so it looks not as lame-o. Let's do that. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. The first time ever in the history of my life. Did this thing mess up again? No, okay. The plot twist. The utter disappointment. For real, I have never been this much of a shill in my whole life. But I just think that this is one of the best batch of designs we've ever gotten. It's crazy. Mike's in complete and utter disbelief. But like, even though I've been hating on like these ones, they're still in B-. This is not bad. They're not bad. None of them are bad. None of them. Maybe Mega Darkrai is a very disappointing one. Maybe he looks like AZ a little bit. And that freaks me out. But it still is a freaking cool because it's an eyeball. And it's still Darkrai. What are we doing? You better change Golurk then. Change Golurk to what? When I'm looking at this, I'm like, man, Golurk is kind of cool. But the thing is, the icons have a special sway on my point of view. These icons all look kind of really cool. Glimmora's is kind of lame. Chimecho's is very lame. Golurk's is sick. The icon. Heatran's is sick. Meowstic is sick. This one, Garchomp's, is not that great. Neither is Lucario's. Golisopod's is goated. The icons themselves, right? But then when I look at the design, so like for Mega Golurk especially, you know, he just kind of bland. Golurk. And I think it's very much the colors as well. The shiny does a lot for me. The shiny is what keeps it up from C tier, in my opinion. And here you go. Like the one image, and it's a Facebook image. Dang, it's not even gonna load right. But yeah, I think that's my list, guys. That's my final list. I can't honestly believe where Tatsugiri is, and I almost want to be like, Tatsugiri to the top. No, but to A tier. I'm not going to do that. I wonder how these will change over time. I don't think they'll change like drastically. Probably. Usually over time, I like designs more instead of dislike them. So I could see a few of them even going up. And that's just crazy. I never expected this, but thank you all for being here. I am going to go on a walk, and then I might be back to stream Pokemon Legends ZA. So check out my whole playlist. I have a whole bunch of my entire playthrough of Legends ZA, and then the entire playthrough of the Mega Dimension, which I'm only about halfway through right now. So I'm playing through that. Leave a like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to this video, please, or to this video, to this channel. I'm just getting started, so hope y'all enjoyed, and thank you to all my regulars out here in the chat. Y'all are all good. Look forward to the Hidden Power tier list that's coming out next week. It is way more heated than this. Though I can see you guys in the chat are getting heated about it all. I love these, and that's that.